Guys, it's Spiderman. I'm here with my friend Megumin.
Hi.
And I'm here to prove that you can look casual in a polo shirt.
Yeah, I see it.
Also because I was too lazy to change from my work attire.
That's fair. You just put on your little Bucky's jacket.
I was wearing my Bucky's jacket before.
That's fair.
I actually wore this jacket all day today and nobody said anything about it. Like, normally it's just like, hey, technically you're not supposed to wear that on the floor, but like, when you work in receiving, nobody gives a shit.
Nobody cares.
Like, I worked in receiving all day today, and so I just sat back there with my jacket on, listening to songs on my headpiece. And, like, everybody just more or less left me alone, aside from the fact that I had to cover for some people on the floor. What are you looking for?
Jameson's right. You put on a big show, but all you do is leave a mess behind for everyone else.
What brought this on, Officer Friendly?
Fisk is gonna get off.
I doubt that. We got decades worth of evidence on the big guy.
Not anymore. Evidence truck got hit on the way to lockup. Whatever was on those hard drives is as good as gone.
Big Willie isn't getting off that easy. I'll get those drives back.
Anyway, we've already each had a bottle of wine, so
All processed evidence has RFID tracking tags applied.
I don't know if it was
I
an
should
even
be able to
split,
find the hard
but
drives if I track the
I feel
tags.
pretty good.
Gotta move fast.
I can always go for some more wine.
Yeah, I feel like a bottle of wine, like, maybe it's just a thing, but like, I never feel drunk after a bottle of wine.
Really?
Nah. Like, I get tipsy maybe, but like, I never get to the point, like, my problem is that, for me, the feeling of drunk is unfortunately, like, stages away from, like,
Blackout?
basically. Like, I am tipsy.
You don't feel anything until you're gone.
Yeah, I'm tipsy right up until, like, I get drunk. But by the time that I get drunk, what ends up happening is I go, I like drunk, I'm going to stay drunk, and then I go blackout.
Now I gotta pee.
Well, we have
Just in
one more
time.
cider and
Doesn't
two
look like
more
they've wrecked the
beers.
drives
Would you
yet.
like a cider?
Nah, I'll be fine for the
Time
night.
to ruin
Okay.
Willie's welcome home party.
Probably gonna drink one of the beers.
I may want that cider eventually.
I gotta make sure this.
Boop.
Sweet dreams.
Then I won't drink the cider yet.
Wait, hold on, what?
I was thinking beer, cider, beer.
Oh.
But if you decide you want the other cider, we'll figure it out when the time comes. Beer.
You good?
What the hell? False alarm.
I opened it all by myself with my dainty little girl hands.
Murder you when you come down.
I spend most of this time just getting up and going around the apartment. Every single time. Spend a majority of the stream moving. And it might be the fact that I'm not the one playing. Because, like, every time I've streamed, I have not gotten up from my seat. So I feel like that's what it is.
There is a certain aversion to wanting to get up whenever you're streaming, because you're just like, oh, but I'm the one providing the entertainment here, and if I go, then they're literally just sitting and watching nothing. So suddenly, like, now you're, like, incredibly concerned with making sure that there is something going on screen at all times.
God, I'm so sad that it's January.
Why?
Because I can't get any more of this
I've seen
Harvest
people
Patch
fight harder over a new
Shandy
smartphone.
Oh.
beer that I'm drinking. It's only 4.2% alcohol. But, like, all specialty beers are usually
The
pretty
drives
low.
aren't damaged.
Hey, Paranoia.
Hi! I have pumpkin beer.
Now I just need to return
I
this
have
to the
one more
Hell's Kitchen
pumpkin beer
precinct.
after this, and then I'm out until next, like, September.
There was, there's like a seasonal beer in Texas
Yeah.
that is, like, it's only in season in, like, Christmas time.
Yeah.
And I know somebody there who will literally buy an entire year's supply of the beer
Really?
during Christmas time,
Beer expires!
so that they can drink. Well, the thing is, like, they keep it, like, if you keep it in bottles, it's actually not that bad.
Okay.
Like, beer does not expire as quickly as you'd expect it to. It's not like things like milk or whatever. Like, beer will actually keep for a year easily.
Really? Okay, well.
Fisk isn't
A lot
going
of
anywhere.
the
I've got
bottles
missing
of soda
drives.
that we have at our store,
Wait a
whenever
sec.
we are receiving
So you
them
just
now,
happen
whenever
to
we
know
receive
where
them,
to find them?
their expiration date is
You and
like
the kid
January
who really are
2021.
working together.
Oh,
Wow,
well.
wow,
Then
really?
When they are
Steal them and bring
sealed
it right
with
back?
like an actual
You think I have
hermetic
better things
seal,
to do with
they
my
keep
time?
for a really long time.
Maybe the ones that were in my friend's
Rockets!
fridge that one time were just not sealed properly. Because, like, they expired less than... They like, technically expired in, like, less than a week from then.
Well, so
But they
here's
had
the thing.
floaty stuff in them.
I was like, here's the thing is, what we get in today and what is available, like, what we get in today and what you actually see in the fridge are usually two different things. Like, we usually have stock in the back, and we are told specifically to only put out what is about to go bad. Or not bad, but not about, like, but basically, like,
closest.
yeah.
You put out the stuff that expires in May before you put out the stuff that expires in October.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you do when you work in any food selling place.
Well, this is fun. Don't you just love when this is the effect that they decide to go with, is the fucking
Yeah.
flashbang effect?
Yeah. No gun for you.
Let's do a new suit power. We've been using quad damage for a while because it's decent, but like, what else can I get on this? Low gravity sounds fun. Blitz is a power that I don't use very often because it's really not that useful. It doesn't actually deal that much damage
you just run into
offensively.
people and they fall over for a second?
Basically. This is a fun power.
Do it. Excited.
So watch this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awesome. This is a terrible effect.
Yeah.
I'll say this for Fisk. At least he's eco-friendly.
At least he's eco-friendly. Or can I? Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Nice. That was pretty good. Pretty good animation there. I like that. Man, I remember when I was 22,
Fisk's men must have made it up.
and one bottle of wine could last me an entire night
Where are the drive? Go
of
back.
drunken fun.
Wrong answer, pig.
Here's a boy.
Oh, hold on. This is good. This will be great. Watch this.
But we drank.
Boop!
We drank. Oh my god, I love that. That's amazing.
Boop again! Boop again!
Anyway, we
Just
drank
clear
an
the roof.
entire bottle of wine each within an hour, within 2 episodes of Gravity Falls.
And I'm only just kind of feeling it.
Spider-Man, I'm sorry. I was wrong about you. Jameson can go to hell.
Much
Yeah.
appreciated, officer.
One question. Is it true you're from another world?
What?
It's
Yeah.
called Queens. See,
Ah! They're from another world. Queens.
I love it.
I like that I was just allowed to walk away at the
That
end
was
of that
amazing.
cutscene.
You controlled that?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That little zigzag back out, that was me.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was, but it was you.
That was me.
It was you.
I didn't realize they were going to bring me to it. Gravity Falls is a good show. I heard good things about it, but I haven't invested in it.
Here's the thing.
It's worth watching.
It's 2 seasons. It's 40 episodes, and if you love a good mystery, if you liked a series of unfortunate events, and then after that you immediately went and read the unauthorized autobiography, you will love Gravity Falls.
Yeah, Gravity Falls is an interesting show because all in all, the greatest thing about it is that, you know what it really is to me? You know why I like Gravity Falls as much as I do? Because it captures a feeling that kids shows kind of don't have anymore, which is the out in the wilderness feel.
Yep.
And I think the two that have done that so far for me that give me like a really big nostalgia are Gravity Falls, because it takes place in the middle of nowhere. But more so than that, Camp Laszlo.
Yes. Man.
Camp Laszlo was an amazing children's cartoon.
It was.
Because it did something that so many other children's cartoons just could not do. Well, that couldn't do, which was that it captured this feel of like being out in the middle of nowhere. So many shows rely on more, you know, quote unquote appropriate or like, you know, relatable settings, but it's like, I don't know a single kid alive who can't at least somewhat relate to the idea of a summer camp.
Yeah. Because, like, back to Gravity Falls. The premise of Gravity Falls is twins gets sent off to Oregon to stay with their uncle for the summer.
Their grunkle.
Their grunkle, their great uncle.
It's not an accident that
Their
we're working
grunkle
in
Stan.
the information we
They
need
stay with him for
to
the summer.
protect
He
ourselves
lives in the
and our
fucking
families.
strangest
Someone
town
made
in the
that
middle of
decision.
fucking
Was it the police?
nowhere.
The mayor?
And
I don't want
shit
a guilty
happens,
party
like
for sure.
weird
And
shit
the
happens.
officials-
Like it's really weird. But I do want to warn you, the last like 5 or 6 episodes in the second season get extra fucky. Once they introduce Bill Cipher, the only thought you have in your head is, "Hey, quick question, what the fuck?" Like, Paladin will vouch for me. He sat in here playing his game. The first time I saw Bill Cipher, like I was really excited to see Bill Cipher because he's on like all the merch. The first time I saw Bill Cipher, I was like, "Oh, this will be fun." Multiple times during that first time I saw him was, "Hey, quick question, what the fuck?" Or just mumbling, "What the fuck?" Because it's so weird. It's weird as shit. So fucking. And we haven't even gotten there yet. We're almost done with season 1. I mean, I just finished it like a few weeks ago, and then I found out they have a bunch of secret codes, and I was like, now I have to rewatch it, which I'm not upset about because I really like this show.
I'm sad that there's only 2 seasons, but I'm also glad that they didn't do the thing that so
They
many
didn't run
shows.
it into the ground.
So many shows have the problem of. Oh, technically speaking, I need to not be doing this stealthily.
They also have.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! Why? Okay, hold on.
They also
I'm
have
trying
the
to get-
Gravity Falls shorts where there's like 10 or 12 like 3 to 4 minute episodes where it's just like a bunch of video diaries that they're all making. It's
So-
really cute. So it's just like a little extra. Oh man, look at the lives of these characters.
Because I need to be doing finishers for this one. We're going to be relying on the battle focus power.
I am fully like a good 80% just blocked. Like my entire sinus is just ugh. Don't y'all hate that? I hate it. Man, the more you drink, the faster you really do drink. We've been doing this for 12 minutes.
Stockbrokers.
Right here. This is it. This is what I did. Made a dent in this, like it's over halfway empty now. But I'm feeling great, boys. I'm feeling great. I don't have work at 8 in the morning. Heck yes.
I figured, look, yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog was another one that was just like, it was really out in the middle of
yes.
fucking nowhere and some weird shit happened. That's actually a great one. If you liked Courage the Cowardly Dog, you will like, if you liked you know what? That's exactly what it is. Gravity Falls is Courage the Cowardly Dog meets Camp Lazlo.
Yep. It starts out more Camp Lazlo at first, and then it gets real Courage the Cowardly Dog at the end. Like, oh my god. Also, throughout the entire thing, they're making other Disney references, and they're making like
Star Wars
they're making-
No, Star Wars references is Wizards of
They make
Waverly
tons of
Place.
Star Wars references in Wizards of Waverly Place, because you can't have a main character be a giant nerd in the late 2000s and not make a bunch of Star Wars references.
Would you argue that Justin's the main character?
He's a main character.
I was gonna say, like, I always kind of figured the main
Alex-
character was Alex. Yeah.
Alex is the main character, but the kids are like the main characters. Like, that's why I said a main character. Like, you can't have a main character.
Here we go. Here we go. I need to get one more finisher. You're my last finisher.
Big problem for me.
Yeah, Alex is the main character because Selena Gomez was a celebrity before this started. Like, a well-known celebrity before this show started. And David Henry and Jake T. Austin, they were, like, kind of known. They'd done, like, Jake T. Austin did several, like, background characters in several Disney shows and movies. Like, unimportant, several of them unnamed. And David Henry had, you know, some songs that, you know, some people knew. But Selena Gomez, she was...
Well, yeah, like that. There's always, like, that's the thing is, in those kinds of shows, that you always have one character who is relatively unknown, who's, like, new to the show as, like, as a whole, who's new to shows in general. And then you have one character who is, like, the reason that a lot of people are even bothering to watch the show. Like with Drake and Josh, Drake Bell was already kind of famous for his actual band.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, at some point he like fucked up his hand doing something.
Oh, no.
And like it literally like it ruined his career. He could not actually continue to play his guitar. Nobody cared about what he was doing, and so like had a very sad end to his career because of medical issues.
Oh no.
Like after his work on Drake and Josh, the only other thing that he ended up doing was he played Timmy in the live-action Fairly Odd Parents,
which I never saw. A lot of people never saw that because they were like, I don't know.
Yeah, like that's the one thing that I'm just like.
MJ, everything's
Not to
quiet
mention
here
now, I really don't want to see it because it turns
You
out
didn't
Dan
get too
Harmon
carried
is a
away,
cuck,
did you?
Yeah.
What they did was horrible, but
and not the
you're
good kind
Like,
of
I'll
cuck.
illegally stream it probably, but like, that's a good shot. I
This
like
is
that.
a cool suit in general. I just
I
really
like
like
it.
the
It's a
look of the
nice
Scarlet
suit.
Spider.
Would
It
you like me
mixes
to
like a
find-
high.
Would you like me to find and make you a Scarlet Spider?
Nah,
Nah.
I'm fine with being drunk Uncle Spider-Man. I'm not
That's
fit
fair.
enough to be the Scarlet Spider.
That's what the vest is for. It hides it.
not
That's
enough.
what the vest is for, Paladin.
Not enough. There's nothing that could hide that.
You make the vest a size too large.
Like that is one of the cool things I like about his suit is that it is. Oh, new suit.
Ooh.
The Spider Armor Mark IV suit. So
Ooh,
we've got so there's
shiny.
Spider Armor Mark II.
Okay.
Then there was Spider
that one.
Armor Mark III,
Oh, yeah, that
Which we
one's
got
very
that one.
Iron Man.
and then Spider Armor Mark IV.
I love this one. I don't like
Is-
I don't like the Mark II at all.
The Mark II is kind of bad,
It's like you said, it changes the face too much.
but like by Mark III, he actually knows what he's doing, and he basically makes his own Iron Spider. Like Iron Spider, Mark IV suit.
Yeah.
Experimental magnetic weave generates an energy shield that temporarily absorbs all damage. I can be invulnerable. I can be invulnerable with this suit. Let's go do some challenges.
Yeah.
I need new suit. I always immediately stop whatever I'm doing and I attempt to get the new suit whenever there's a new suit to be gotten. Because honestly, like, fucking new suit, like that's like the one thing that I care about. Like, if you make a game and you want me to be very invested in a long-term setting with that game, make cosmetics something attainable in the game due to, like, make cosmetics, or if you're gonna have armor in your game, make the armor like actually changeable. And let me look at my character.
I'm
They had
sad.
why?
I'm gonna go put on a mask.
Why? But you're not because of
The Spider-Man mask. I was just gonna walk out
Oh.
with the Spider-Man mask on to just sit down for a minute.
why? But why didn't you?
Because I couldn't find it.
It's in the thing, isn't it?
In the hamper?
No, it's like inside the open
I
door.
didn't
those
see it.
mercenaries
I'll look.
fast.
But it's not funny anymore.
It is probably in the
Hamper.
No, it's probably not in the hamper. It's probably, well, it might be in the hamper.
I'm not digging through that. That's too much effort. But yeah, I'm gonna take that from Paladin because it doesn't fit his butt. Surprisingly,
Why?
because it was your size.
That one was like a size too small for me.
Oh, I thought
Really?
it was actually supposed to be your size. It's okay. My butt barely fits in it. But I'm a woman, so it's okay.
Oh, those things don't capture him.
Because
That's
fuck
annoying.
gender stereotypes. I'm very excited to take it anyway. I have to wear I need to buy that Victoria's Secret seamless underwear. Because you can see everything. Because it's screen printed fabric, like, you know, most morph suits are. My favorite part about it is it's got like plastic things over the eyes, and it's not just screen printed eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't immediately go into a panic attack when I put it on. That's why I can't wear the mask on my morph suit when we wear Hollow Knights, because Paladin. I put it on. He zipped it up, and I immediately started backing up like a dog that you put something on his head. Like, my first instinct was to back up.
Yep.
And I backed into him.
You backed into me, and then you started crying.
I did. I did not like that. That was a bad feeling. I've only ever had a panic attack from claustrophobia twice in my entire life, and neither of them I expected. Because, like, I've been in tight situations several times before, and they've never bothered me. But those, The other time was when I was going on my cousin's bachelorette trip. We went to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we went to what is the Ruby Falls, and it's got a little like half-mile like underground cave walk, and when you're going in, they bring you through the through one path, and it's kind of like a circle, kind of like an oval, bringing you in. When you go in, they take you through a tiny thing called Fat Man Squeeze. It's not that tight, but I started crying. I didn't realize I was crying, but I was just walking out, and I was like, my face is wet, and I touched it. And then all of a sudden, it just did not stop. And like, everyone else in the tour group just stared at me, because, like, one of the girls in our group was like, hey, are you okay? And I was like,
I don't know if I'm okay.
I don't know. And then the tour guide just, like, she didn't know what to do, because some random woman was fucking crying. Here's the thing, I was 20 at the time. I was a fucking child. A fucking child is crying. I say child because she was, like, 40, you know. Like, in comparison, like, some fucking child is crying. What are you gonna do? But, like, I was very embarrassed. So, like, yeah, 2 times in my entire life that I've cried from claustrophobia, neither of which I expected, because I was, like, pretty excited to go through this. I was like, oh, this will be fun. But, like, it was probably the fact that we were, like, a mile underground, and the back of my brain was like, you could die here.
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers.
That reminded me of so there's a place that we're relatively close to called Sipsey Wilderness. It's a place that my troop, my Boy Scout troop, can you get me at the Yale? My Boy Scout troop would go camping down at Sipsey Wilderness pretty often. That was basically where we would go backpacking, because it's a wonderful area. You know, completely and totally free to go to. All things considered, just a nice area that's like worth looking into. Check. The things inside the drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been there for over a year.
Yeah.
We keep them in there because we're like, we're gonna drink them at some point, and then we don't because we don't want them, because we didn't like them that much.
Oh, especially, yeah, those fucking buzzballs. Is that what you're talking about? The buzzballs are like the ones that get me the most, of just like
bad taste.
Well, I thought they were going to be so much better, but they're very not good.
Shitty wine.
Yeah, it is just shitty wine.
It's
like, you're better off just getting a big bottle of Pink Moscato or like a Cab Sav or something.
Like, I was like, oh man, that's like.
I thought the idea was cool,
like,
because
it's like
this big. It's like this big, and it's just like
$1
yeah,
or $2.
So you literally just like chug this, and then you're drunk, and it's great, and it's cheap, and it's whatever. But it was so unappetizing that we just refused. I refused.
It was bad.
But anyway,
like, if you can down a buzzball, like,
more power to you.
More power to you. We can't. They're nasty to us. They're not good. They're not.
Shitty wine. It's someone shitting my wine. It's like someone shitting my wine.
Like, I can drink shitty wine. I can easily drink shitty wine.
Oh yeah, I mean, like that Pink Moscato that I bought. That Pink Moscato that I bought was like $7 for those double bottles.
Yeah. But like, I can drink shitty wine. I can't drink shit wine.
Yeah.
I can't. That's what that is. It is shit wine. And here's the thing. It's only like 15%, and most wine is 12%. So it's not that much different. You know my favorite shitty
alcohol?
wine? You know my favorite shitty wine?
Just in time to
What is your
celebrate.
favorite?
The little,
Celebrate?
I can't remember the name of it, but it's the little owl wines from Aldi.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Where are the ours?
$2.95 each. That's
Oh, wow.
fucking terrifying. Here we go, boys.
But how did you...
Intracranial neural network.
I'm terrified of him now.
Neurotransmission speeds under 1 nanosecond. Faster than signals travel inside the brain. Never mind to an external prosthesis.
You know what?
We did it, Peter.
Yeah, it's faster than
No
our
one
neurons,
can
he
take
said.
this away from us.
However, I want to see those things in action while he's fucking
And
shit-faced.
your work on the neural web was the
Because
key.
that'd be
We never
really
even tested
interesting
it
to
yet.
me.
There's so much we don't know.
It works beautifully. Come on, take a look.
Puzzles.
But are they good puzzles?
This is impressive. Little error, though. Voltage spike. Should be an easy fix.
I need to take it down by 2. No, I need to take it down by 3. It's eventually going to go through that 5.
Doesn't matter, because there's one negative there, too. You could have put one... Or, no, you have 2 twos, don't you?
I have 2
Oh, okay, yeah.
2s, but I needed 3.
Okay, yeah.
See if that worked.
But, requires attention. Something else required attention.
Oh, I thought you
This is worse
fucked
than
up.
I thought.
No.
I was like, no, because I was very confused. I was like, you did it good.
Okay, I took everything that I could. I need to get to 5. No, I can't do that. I need to go through 3 here. Followed by... this is difficult because I gotta... I basically have to run it through 2 things up here. Let's see here. Oh, this is fine though. I can run it through 2 1s,
Okay.
turn the corner,
Yeah.
and then throw in a, no, I need a 5 here. And instead
Two
of,
there.
and a 2 here instead of the 3 that I had.
Yay!
Hope that stabilized it.
Good job.
Still
Damn, the spike is
problems.
cascading. I don't know if I can fix this.
This is a lot. Oof.
Okay, so I need a
How does he survive without Peter?
I mean, he doesn't. We've very clearly seen that. We know
Yeah.
what happens to Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
He does not survive this.
But yeah, I 100% want to see this while he's drunk. I'm very interested in this.
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have to do this. I don't have to go through that 5. I can go this way. And then I still need to get 5, though, so let's see here. So I need to go this way, plus 3. Oh, maybe I do need to do this anyway.
Oh well.
Plus 3, minus 1. Nope. Up,
Need an attorney voice.
left, up. Instead of going through the 5 this time, we just go through the 4.
Okay. Nice.
Bam.
Come on.
Good job, Peter.
Additional components required.
Oh my god. That's a lot of shit. Memory loss
This
is
is
still in
bad.
the 50s.
Why is there a bomb timer?
Doctor, I found a potential problem.
Everything has problems if you look hard enough. But fortune favors the bold.
Forearms. And now he's
Time to
Dr.
show
Octopus.
The world what we've done.
Otto, the neural web isn't isolating your motor neurons. It could be affecting other parts of your brain, your inhibitions, your mood. I just think we need some more tests.
For the first time in my life, I don't feel like a failure. I feel like me.
Otto, you're not a failure. But this could permanently damage your mind. Please. Right.
On auto, you can't wait for 10 minutes?
Right. Don't worry.
No, seriously, why is there a
We're
bomb
close.
timer? I feel very uncomfortable with the bomb
Keep at
timer.
it. Work out some
Man, what
bugs.
if it's just some fucking glitch?
Go. Go.
You sure you're okay?
Yes.
It's gotta be some glitch. These
Thank
things
you,
don't
Peter.
show up in cutscenes.
They don't.
For everything.
We now take you live to Grand Central
It's not
Terminal,
counting
where
down
Mayor
now.
Osborne is about to address the media.
Martin Lee is now behind bars. When I make a promise to this city, I keep it. The people of New York will soon make a decision that could change the course of this city forever. So when you're casting your vote, remember what I've done. We are all safer now than we have ever been.
Man, what a Republican.
You have no idea what you're in for.
I don't know anything he stands for, but like, I just feel like what a Republican is a really good insult.
It's very like, okay, boomer, like what a Republican.
It is.
But Simpsy Wilderness.
Yeah.
Back to
But
that.
like that timer was a glitch.
Yeah,
Nope,
it's still there. Is it just gonna be there forever?
God, I hope not.
Yeah, no, it's there. It's just there forever.
What?
We've got a bomb timer on screen forever.
Okay.
Hi,
Let's just
Miles.
pretend it's not
I
there.
just wanted to see how you're doing with the
Can't
news
now.
about Lee. Look,
See, here's the thing. I didn't
if
notice
you
it
didn't
until
want to
you
work
said
there
something.
anymore, May and I would understand.
I did want to quit when I heard. Then I remember what my dad used to say. A hero is just a guy who doesn't give up.
That's true, assuming he's doing the right thing. I got you that job. I'd hate for you to keep doing it if you think it's wrong.
Oh, the people here. Nothing Martin Lee did is their fault. They need help and I'm helping them. I think Dad would want me to stay. I think he'd be proud.
I know
he
he
sees
would.
it that way.
And Miles, I'm proud of you too. Anytime you want to talk, just call.
Because like, other than like, you know, special
They just gave
situations,
me a list of all the supplies
it's
I
never
need.
someone's fault to be
Alright,
fucking
later.
homeless.
Mm-hmm. When do we get our next suit?
I don't know.
I know
When
I
do we
just
get rid
got
of the
this
fucking
suit, but-
bomb timer.
We don't. Get my next suit at 37, which is not that far away. There was kind of a drought of suits there because technically speaking, we got the Iron Spider and the Velocity suit from the beginning, which we weren't actually supposed to have.
Start a timed mission.
And see if I can't
Start a
override the
research-
timer.
Start a research mission. It might. Yeah.
One that has a timer on it.
Yeah. Don't most of them have a timer?
Not always.
Oh,
Some of them do. You know what has timers though?
What?
The challenge missions.
You should do. Yes, Aunt May.
Peter, you okay?
I'm getting by.
I don't know how I feel about you running this place all by yourself.
And these people need help. If I lose a few hours of sleep, so be it.
So have you heard from Mr. Lee since?
No. But the Martin I know couldn't have done that. Whatever's become of him, that's not the one I want to remember. So, how are things with MJ?
Oh, it's well, you know, she's it's complicated.
Honesty. That's what got me and Ben through the rough patches.
Granddaddy
You guys had rough
Longlegs.
patches?
That is not a granddaddy long leg.
Especially when we
What
were
is
your
it?
age.
I don't know, but it's not a
So,
granddaddy long leg.
Maybe it'll eat the Beatles.
Are you honest with her? Does she know the real you?
He's here to watch us play the game.
Hey, turn it up. I want to hear this.
A
About his
spokesperson
friend.
for the police has confirmed that this
He's
was the
just
truck
one portion
carrying
of
the
Spider's
device
man.
used in the Grand Central Terminal attack.
Oh, it never
That he is
ends.
just one part of Spider's man.
I was like, please respond.
Peter?
Like, damn.
I was paying attention to the plot. Spider's man. For those who don't know who Spider-Man is a collective of radioactive spiders that believe themselves to be Peter Parker from another dimension. So they all run around in a Spider-Man suit like a million little kids trying to sneak into an R-rated movie in a trench coat. And they call themselves Spiders-Man.
Captain Watanabe, leave a message.
Yuri, where are you? Call me when you get this. I just hope the Devil's Breath is still there. And still secure. If the demons got to that truck, this just went from bad to catastrophic.
New drinks in 40 minutes? No big deal. I'm fine. Fine. 4 drinks in 80 minutes? I'm still fine.
Attention units, we've got reports of muggings in the area.
We saw the bomb timer, by the way.
I remember.
Be on alert.
I remember when I had to do for freshman year at the University of Alabama, you have to take like a drug and alcohol like safety seminar online. I don't know if you still have to, but we did, and I can't remember what it was called. But there were videos and quizzes, and it was like, if you want to be safe, drink no more than 1 drink an hour.
Like that's ever happening, ever, for anywhere. Watch this.
Oh, God.
Boop! Nope.
Here's the thing. Alcohol is too expensive to have a casual drink. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Like,
it really is.
Because if your goal is not to get, like, drunk, what are you doing? I understand that sounds bad, but simultaneously, like you said,
why would
alcohol is way too expensive to just drink, like,
one drink a day.
Yeah, because you're just like, oh, you know, it's just whatever. It's like, no, like, why would I, like, if I'm just going to drink, like, a can of beer, then I'm not, then I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something else. I, like, if I thought, like, I was like, oh, you know what, I just feel like I want to have 1 can. I'd be like, no, I don't get drunk off of 1 can. I don't get buzzed off of 1 can. I feel nothing off of 1 can. And if I'm just going to drink 1 can, it's going to be of something that I actually prefer the taste of. Yes, there are some beers that I prefer the taste of for beer.
Yeah.
There is not a beer out there that I prefer over the taste of a soda.
Yep. Like, here's the thing. If I find a wine that matches absolutely perfectly with whatever I'm going to eat that night, I will gladly drink 1 glass of wine. But other than that, I drink to get drunk. That's
Devil's
just,
Breath is gone, but we got
that's
even
it.
bigger problems.
Rikers?
We have to hurry. Hop on.
What happened?
It was a coordinated attack. Must have been planned from the outside. Every cell block is breached. We're minutes away from every prisoner and Rikers walking right up 5th Avenue.
What about the raft?
Should be okay. It's a Supermax facility. Better security and a separate power grid.
Nice.
Good.
That's good.
What about the Devil's Breath?
Sable's handling it.
Do you trust them?
Do
No.
I have a choice?
This was the preview they showed in the E3 footage whenever they announced that they were making the game.
Should've worn your seatbelt.
I can see it. I feel like it's a different quality.
Yeah, this entire scenario feels significantly different in comparison to everything else. Like the feel and the overall like play of this section is drastically different to the rest of the game up to this point.
Yeah, you know, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was like, I'm not that drunk, am I? Because like it just felt
This section is significantly different.
I didn't know if it was different because it was different or different because I was drunk. Because, like, it's very different.
You guys need a little more plan in your escape plan.
2 drinks in 39 minutes?
Damn it. They got into the
More like
armory.
38 minutes. I didn't grab the other one until we were a couple minutes
It
in.
means some of the enemies are armed with rocket launchers.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm on it.
Hello, boys and girls. Sorry. Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I just want you to know that every time I do the Yowie panel at Comic-Con, I always open up with "Good evening, guys, gals, and non-binary pals." Every time I do public speaking, I try to do guys, gals, and non-binary pals because it just feels good, you know. Everyone loves a rhyme. Everyone loves inclusivity. That's not a word, but we're gonna pretend it is.
Not everybody likes inclusivity.
You know what? All good people like inclusivity.
There you go. If everybody liked inclusivity, we wouldn't have ended up with the Ku Klux Klan. Speaking of the KKK, there's a book that I've been reading.
Yeah.
Written by the same guy that wrote the Superpowers book. But you remember the, Superpowers, that book series that I went on and on about until
Not
everybody.
the sex one though.
Not the sex one. I hated that book series. That's something else. I'm talking about the one where like superpowers were like a relatively common thing, but not like they weren't like Boku no Hero common, but they were still pretty common.
Okay.
They were common enough that there was in
You're
fact
like a good 60% of the people.
No, we're talking like maybe 20%, but 20%
So,
of the people is still a decent,
good amount of people.
Anytime that you can get that perfect dodge.
Always the best.
But
No gun for you.
But so that series was about basically people getting people had superpowers, and so like some people just people were born with superpowers, and so part of that was them. That one was about people who went to a school to become superheroes. The book series that I'm currently reading from that same person is about a girl who develops. She becomes what is called a meta-human, or she is a meta.
Sleep it off.
I love what he's...
Sleep it off.
Yes, it's my favorite. I've just been sitting here like, man, I hope he says it. Wait. Oh, never mind, we're still fighting. We can go back after we're done. Oh, we might not be able to. It's probably going to be a cutscene. There was a guy that was cut through the wall.
Oh.
Those are my favorites. It happens a lot, but comparing how many guys we beat him up, it's not that common. It just happens to be common because we beat up a lot of guys. We do a lot of missions.
Help the warden. I'll keep working on getting the power restored. Right, I'm on it.
First off, big guy, you're out of the picture right off the bat. I don't want to deal with you. I can deal with the rest of you fucks. Oh, there's another big guy here. Well, I'm currently invincible, so big guy, it's you and me. Let's go.
Nobody's putting me back in a cell. What about a fucking hospital bed, bitch?
Nobody's putting me back in a cell. How about a fucking stretcher, dude?
Yeah. Am I funnier when I'm drunk, or am I just louder?
You're more talkative. You spend, on a normal day, you do spend a decent amount of time on your phone.
That's
not
fair.
interacting.
That's fair.
You spend a lot more time interacting
Can always get worse.
when you're drunk, and I think
That's sad, and I'm sorry.
So I don't say that in a way of saying like, well, you're more fun when you're drunk. I think the thing is that it's very easy to be, there's a lot of
sober.
Well, there's also like a lot of what I would consider stage fright involved with
Fair.
with streaming. Even if you're not the one doing the actual streaming,
You're
this
still
that the other thing.
performing. We're still
Yeah, this is still a performance, and this is a hard performance.
For my first college performance, I entered into the freshman showcase with my friend Elena. Nope, that was Alana. There's an Elena and Alana. Anyway, so I entered with Alana, and the guy who wrote our scene was actually a grad student / grad teacher, and he was also our director, and after our first rehearsal in his office, he's like, damn, I really wish you guys were 21 so that I could tell you to wait until midnight, get really drunk, and then rehearse by yourself. Because, like, we had a really fucking emotional scene. And, like, he's like, instead, just stay up for 2 days and then rehearse. I don't suggest it, but that's the best way to do it. Because, like, the more drunk you are and the less sleep you have, the more emotional you feel. And it sticks with me because he was like, man, I wish you guys were of age so I could tell you to get really drunk and perform this scene.
That was cool. But there was, so anyway, the same author that made that book series, which is really good. It's called Superpowered. There's 4 books in the series, plus a bonus novel called Corpies. And if you haven't read it, you absolutely should. The same guy made another series that was also Superpowers. Oh no, we disconnected. But that's not an issue because we no longer have the bullshit where the stream does the thing where it replaces the name on YouTube.
Oh, good.
We'll just have 2 of the same name, same profile, everything.
You okay?
Yeah.
What are these superpowers? This is Electro.
Welcome to the party, just in time for the fire.
This is a very cutscene heavy episode, so we can't really tell stories.
Yeah, it's been difficult. I'm glad I named the episode appropriately, which is the episode's name is A Visit to the Raft.
I'll head for the main control center.
Or it's either A Visit to the Raft or We Visit the Raft.
I'll go join the party.
Because I knew this scene was coming up. But
Everyone just quietly go back.
You didn't change it on YouTube.
Door behind you, okay?
yes, I did.
Please?
Did it not change anything on YouTube?
It didn't. It says Megumin learns to set up the stream live.
That's not right.
That's upsetting and annoying, and I'm sorry, boys.
You know what? I don't think it ever actually finished saving my update because I had actually updated it, but while it was in the middle of saving, I didn't figure to fix it, like fully finish doing it.
Yeah.
This Mark IV armor is great.
We still have that fucking bomb timer. I was gonna tell you to finish the story, but you're in the middle of a fight. You gotta focus on that shit.
I mean, my story ends by saying, speaking of the KKK, save often. It really helps. My thing was for the KKK thing. There's a superhero who they literally had a legal battle about because of his name. He's called the Whitest Knight, and he flies around in an Iron Man suit designed to look like a Klansman's hood.
Ooh.
But like he legally won a battle that said that he was allowed to stay as on the hero team. And so everybody keeps making references to the Whitest Knight. It's like an interesting, all in all, it's a pretty, like I thought, like at first I was like, oh, the Whitest Knight, whatever. They're kind of like annoyed with him, whatever. Yeah, that's Scorpion.
This is too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business.
This entire thing was like, hey, by the way, it's the Sinister Six.
Look at that, B6. We're in B6, boys.
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Look, I've been watching too much Gravity Falls. Every time there's the slightest little thing, I'm like, hey, it's the thing. It's the thing.
Camera system's almost up. I'll give you a
Because,
sit
like,
rep
I
soon.
noticed 2 Bill Cipher images in the background of the last Gravity Falls episode that we watched. And I'm sure you didn't notice because you weren't looking. You were not looking. I'm always looking. Always looking for triangles in Gravity Falls. Once you hit about
Even more drones.
Once you hit about halfway through the first season on Gravity Falls, by the way, look for triangles. If it's the perfect triangle, it's usually a Bill Cipher reference.
I had like 8 spider drones up at once during that fight.
That was pretty cool.
Because every time, because they would build up more.
Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase.
Gotta stop this guy.
Zoom.
Sorry.
This was the actual thing. Like they showed like bits and pieces, but I distinctly remember this portion, the swinging around the raft while following Electro.
Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
Gotcha.
And the Vulture.
Hey,
Vulture. Long time no see.
I'm really gonna pin them, guys.
So much fun.
The Vulture gets shit on so much in this game.
Amazing.
He's like the one guy that like in every scenario that he's like the villain you're fighting, Vulture's just like, by the way, oh, you're here, shit on.
The entire population of the raft has escaped, including Martin Lee. That makes 5 of the worst enemies that are now
Why was he evil?
I can't even remember. Like Electro's just a like he was already like a thug before he got his powers.
That's fair.
He was he was the first super powered villain that Spider-Man ever fought.
Okay.
Because like every other villain that he fought in his time, every other villain that he fought during his timeline, like up to Electro,
Yeah.
did not have superpowers. They were just like, you know, a villain or something.
Yeah. It's like, here's the thing. I know of most of the Spider-Man villains. I know the backstories of a lot of Batman villains. Because a lot of Batman villains could be solved with Bruce Wayne's money.
Yeah.
It's an exclusive club.
Shit on him. Shit on him so hard. Hey, chapter 1. Just shit on him.
It's
Just shit on him, boys.
It's the Sinister Six. This is what they're referencing.
Except Martin Lee.
Yeah, except Martin Lee is replacing Dr. Octopus as the Sixth.
Because storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he said not to kill him.
Good idea.
Who?
In fact, we don't have to do this at all
what?
if you don't want to.
We definitely want
So the Sinister Six are originally Vulture, Scorpion, Rhino, Shocker, Electro, and Dr. Octopus.
So who's in charge?
It's a good question. Who is in charge? Because Dr. Octopus is currently replaced with Mr. Negative.
Yeah.
Though it's clear that Dr. Octopus is coming.
Yeah. But like currently, who's in charge of the Six? Because he said he.
Could it be Green Goblin? Could it be Osborn? Because Osborn was the first Green Goblin.
Yeah.
And then Nick Osborn became a thing.
Yeah.
But no, he is in charge. It's Dr. Octopus.
Man. Why?
First and final warning.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
You know
why-
his beef with Osborn.
Stay out of
But why Spider-Man?
Because Spider-Man's helping Osborn.
That's technically true. You right.
Each of you has a job to do. Your debts will be repaid when we're done.
So the E3 trailer ended before Dr. Octopus's reveal.
That's pretty cool. I'm glad it did.
So you saw Mr. Negative, who, if you noticed in the captions there, his name was Mr. Negative and not Martin Lee.
Yeah.
And they didn't use Martin's name at all during that entire scene because they didn't want to reveal it.
Yeah.
That just Mr. Negative was the new villain during this. And that they were bringing in the Sinister Six, and they said he wants him alive. And they were like, well, if the Mr. Negative's not in charge, then like, who the fuck is in charge of this entire scenario? They didn't want you to know until just this moment that it's Dr. Octopus.
That's really cool.
Because at the end of the day, Dr. Octopus as a villain is actually the best villain for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because of their connection, everything.
Yeah. Why did I have to drink so much in cutscene heavy episode?
Donuts.
I'm paying attention to the reports. Like I said, I've watched too much Gravity Falls and paying attention to the background.
It's over, Norman. Time to give them the truth.
Uh-oh.
There it is. Devil's Breath has been released into the public.
Uh-oh.
It's a bit late to put your gas mask on.
Just a bit. Unless he was holding his breath, I guess.
It would still be on the mask at that point then.
Yeah, fair. I mean, the mask might have the antidote, specifically.
Also fair. You know, because, you know, Octavius is a genius and would know how to solve this problem. But instead of solving the problem, he just wants to be a dick to Norman. Because Norman was a dick to him.
Yeah.
24 hours later.
Really? Oh.
Mary
Hey, no.
with the Daily Bugle special report on the bioterror attack.
Hey, you okay?
Fine. Can you pass those out for me?
Sure.
But they are working around the clock on a cure for this deadly disease. The citywide quarantine is being heavily enforced by Sable International, who maintain tight security over all transit points. Throughout the city,
You know what, that's
police and
fair.
Sable agents continue to battle with Rikers and Raft escapees. Meanwhile, Mayor Osborn has gone on record blaming Spiderman for the prison break and citywide sickness, and branding him a fugitive. But he has yet to provide evidence, and many believe the mayor is just deflecting blame, since an exclusive report by the Bugle revealed that this disease originated in a
It's a
secret,
very strange
unregulated
angle
Oscorp
for a
laboratory
news
here in
reporter
Manhattan.
on television.
Mayor Osborn insists that Oscorp
Turn it off.
But I like
That's
it.
coming directly from her cubicle.
I really like
any
that.
further
That's really
evidence
nice.
to support this claim.
And what's the name of that one movie with
Django.
Leonardo DiCaprio? Okay, cool.
Django Unchained.
You knew what I was talking about.
Mhm.
You knew exactly what I meant.
You know what the greatest part about that scene in that movie is?
He didn't get an Oscar for it?
Well,
For breaking actual glass in his fucking hand
So-
and actually bleeding on camera? Yeah.
So that's not that whole scene happens, right? He shatters the glass. What the thing was is he wasn't supposed to shatter the glass, obviously.
Yeah.
And when he was bleeding that girl that was sitting in front of him, he rubbed his hand on her face, and her horror in that moment is real.
See, here's the thing. You've never seen it. I didn't know he did
There's
that.
a scene, yeah, there's a scene where he's holding the glass, he shatters it.
Like, I knew
and
he wasn't supposed to shatter. I didn't know he did that. Fuck.
he does that, and then somebody else, like, basically the director told him to keep rolling and had a character enter the scene and, like, wrap his hand up. And that was basically the entire scene, was they let that scene continue afterward.
Amazing.
I don't know. Feels like the end of the world. Maybe it is.
Steal his heart? Yeah.
Treasure, whatever.
This entire thing could have been avoided with a
Are we
very...
back to city crawling? It looks like we're back to city crawling.
We're almost level 7.
Cool. 7?
37.
Yeah, look
I'm
at
here to
that
help.
city crawling.
Good. There's gangs of escaping prisoners banding together and taking over entire city blocks. Looting, strong-arming local residents, you name it.
I'll take care of him. What else you got?
The mayor told Silver Sable to do whatever it takes to find Lee and Octavius. So she's just rounding people up indiscriminately, holding them captive in bases around the city. I've even heard rumors of enhanced interrogation tactics.
You mean torture? Don't worry, I'm on it.
Sable now has outposts and there are prisoner camps that we need to take down.
Tracking the supervillains.
So there are a bunch of new ways to get base tokens.
For now, do your best to stabilize the city.
No, like camps of previously previous Rikers incarcerated individuals who are now who have gotten out and have basically created their own little like places of safety in the city.
I'd imagine my permanent record isn't looking too great right now.
There's the level up. New suit. Ooh, it's the spirit spider. I'm not gonna pull it up again until I can make it. It's really fucking weird. I'll just put it that way. It's really fucking weird. Let's do a prison camp base. Let's do some stuff. I gotta do bases, crimes, and I think challenges.
Peter, I've been trying to reach you all day. Are you okay? The prison break turned the city upside down overnight.
I'm fine, May. I'm staying safe. I'm more worried about you.
Oh no, don't you do that. Feast is the safest place in the city right now. Our sister locations uptown, not so much. But we're safe and secure down here.
Let's hope it stays that way. I'll stop
Still
by when I
alcohol
can,
in the
May.
house.
Love you.
An entirely unopened cab sale.
Where did you have that?
In the kitchen, hiding behind the trash, apparently.
Hiding behind the trash? Oh.
I came out of the bathroom and I was like, wait, I think I have a kangaroo one. What is it called? Yellowtail. I always try to call it Aussie, but Aussie is the name of the hairspray.
Yeah, that's the hair care.
Yuri, I've got eyes on a mob of Riker's escapees. They're hunkered down for the long haul.
I used to use Aussie all the time in high school, and then I started paying for things myself.
And then suddenly you realize Dove is actually really pretty good.
I hope they send cops. Use their guns, body armor.
And uniforms. Put on a cop outfit. You can go anywhere.
I don't say program. I choose whatever is cheapest in whichever store I'm in. Paladin's parents got us this for Christmas. Well, got him this for Christmas, but it's for me.
I drink wine.
That's fair.
Make you pay for that.
Someone there?
Yes, yes. The worst part about this really is the them poking a whole ass hole in it.
Yeah.
Spider-Man! Hey!
It smells so good. Let me tell you what, guys. Yellowtail has the best cap sap. Paladin, would you like me to get your glass?
Yes.
Where did you put it? Would you like me to rinse that blue glass for you?
Yes. I don't need to be using Sound of Silence anymore. At this point, we will probably want anti-gravity, actually. Because I'm trying to do air yanks.
Throwing a grenade! Teach you to mess with me!
You guys, Crystal has a little fuzzy stuck to his face. It's so cute. I just poured like an actual wine glass sized amount. Just in case you decided your tummy was not in the mood for capsaicin.
Okay, I can finally stop doing the games like what it wants me to do.
Okay, everyone be nice to the new guys. You'll be double bunking.
I really do feel so much better.
That's a poopy sound.
Remembering the best feeling. So, Lawson has finally started his Instagram, and you should follow it.
Yeah, that's his cooking one, right?
Yes.
Wasn't ready. Can you back up, guys? Go
He brought me some of the cake that he made.
Nice.
Like, he made it, and I saw it that morning, and then I texted him before I went to work. I was like, hey, you should totally bring me some of that cake. He's like, okay. So he brought me some cake.
Okay. Okay.
It's fucking great.
Kill them all.
Just one big one.
Okay.
Trust each other.
Works to our advantage. They're clumped together, but not so many they can't be dealt with.
Easy for you to say. I gotta go.
In case you guys are wondering, it is... That's not it. It is Orrent Cooking. O-R-R-E-N-T Cooking. It's this cake. It's chocolate. It's chocolate cake. It's the H involved cake from the official Overwatch cookbook. It's just as decadent as it looks. Like, look at that picture. That's a nice picture.
Reinforcements. There sure are a lot of guys really eager to go back to prison.
You're not going to be able to see this very well, but I'm going to show it to the camera anyway. Like, he's the one who introduced me to bacon and eggs ramen.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that.
Yes. He gave me that when I was very fucking hungover from something or another.
Come on, come on. Boop.
More?
Boop.
Guys, is Riker's hold anyway?
Anyway, I've pasted his the link to his profile in our little Discord. Yes, in case you guys are wondering.
Look at my army go! Look at my army
Oh my
go!
God, that's so many fucking bots. I mean, like, it's only 3, but it feels like there's so many
It's
more.
4.
Oh, there's 4?
It's 4 bots.
They're kind of overlapping. Thought they were
They don't last all that long, but boy oh boy, when they are here, do they wreck some damage.
Oh, yeah. Clink.
No.
When you get done, I can swing through the city for you. Make everyone suffer while you drink some wine, if you're interested. You know, just like, the game will still be played. It won't be fun for anybody else but me.
Where's this red guy right here?
Below you?
You would have to be, but I don't know where. Oh. He's inside the building.
Oh, okay. How you gonna get in there?
No, seriously, you're not supposed to be in there, buddy.
Well, it's a good thing we're not being timed.
No, I don't think I can finish this with him still alive.
Damn. So you have to leave the area?
Yeah, I'll have to leave the area and come back. Yeah, so long as that guy is still alive.
That's so annoying.
And I can't actually get to him from there.
Did you crawl around
The only
whole
thing that I could
building?
think to do would be, a negative shockwave in the air.
Maybe. Let's see.
That hit him, but it didn't actually kill him.
How much damage does that shit do?
I don't know, but it's recharging.
Yeah.
Which is the perfect time for me to go ahead and take my drink.
Phew, finally out of sight.
The best part about emulators is the fast forward button.
Yeah, this isn't an emulator, so I can't.
What was that?
It's a bomb. It's not gonna do anything, though.
Yeah, because he's not going to walk in front of it.
I just can't think of anything else to do right now.
Yeah.
He's stuck inside of that boundary wall.
That's so dumb.
He's the last guy alive. I just can't kill him.
Yet. Almost.
Yeah, that killed him.
Hey.
I just had to wait for the negative shockwave twice to actually take care of him.
Amazing.
All clear for the cleanup
That was
crew.
so dumb.
Tell locals they can go to the bodega now.
Nice work. Things are hard enough in this city without it turning into a giant prison yard.
Alright, so that's some base tokens. I need some crime tokens.
Is that what the orange thing is, or is that
Orange is, what's it called?
Spider-Man, the Raft MVPs are back on the grid, laying siege to our police precincts. My My men need your help. Now. Get to a vantage point in Midtown and I'll explain.
On my way. Is it Octavius?
What's the blue line?
No.
The blue lines are Sable snipers.
Oh, they're really gonna shoot at you?
Yeah. Osborne named me like enemy number 1.
Right. You can't just stand still anywhere anymore.
Pretty much. Both Sable and the bad guys and pretty much everybody in between are all after me at this point.
Well,
defuse those bombs.
Except Miles, because Miles is a good boy. Miles is best boy.
I mean, yeah, Team Spider-Man is still on my
Team
side,
Spider-Man
but like,
has always been on your side.
Noisy, but harmless.
Hell, Aunt May doesn't even know, and I bet she's still on Spider-Man's side.
Gotta find the last bomb.
You know what the next
wow,
message,
I didn't get the top level with speed on that.
You know what the next message I'm sending our friends is?
What?
So, I can't remember who said it in our chat. I think it was Shelton said he was forever single. No, it was Nathan. Nathan said laughs and forever single. I've decided I should send him a message that literally just says, put on a Spider-Man suit. Because, like, my response was, find someone as thirsty as you did.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the real response is, put on a Spider-Man suit. And it might just be the fact that I'm thirsty as fuck. But anyone that puts on a Spider-Man suit just, I don't know, it does something to me. My heart just goes doki doki.
We need to have a chat about your definition of security.
Fucking jetpack men.
Like, it might be my thing for dad bods, but like the new Spider-Man, like Spider Daddy, is just, he is Spider Daddy. Whew.
Well, I'm currently getting my ass handed to me.
Spider-Man is 100% Spider.
Drunkle Spider-Man.
Drunkle Spider-Man.
I said Drunkle Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Drunkle is because of the show we're watching. But yeah, Drunkle does make more sense because I'm not funny over them. I'm just louder. Fuck you, Sable.
Fuck you, Goatman.
Fuck you, Goatman. Holy shit. I thought you were just gonna use it. Nope. Why ease into it? Just jump on in.
Let's fix that really quick. And on the other side.
Goatman, I'm dancing on your bridge. It's my bridge now. You want your bridge back, you're gonna have to kill me.
He doesn't say like he's you want your bridge back, you're gonna have to kill me? You're gonna have to kill me. Jesus, man.
Holy shit. He says holy shit like 3 times.
She's crossed a line.
I thought they were supposed to.
It's my bridge now. Holy shit. You want this bridge back, you're gonna have to kill me. Holy shit. Kick me off your bridge? You're gonna have to kick me off this bridge yourself.
Prisoners are stealing food supplies.
Stealing food supplies? Stop them, Spider-Man.
That's what I'm about to.
Literally stealing food from hungry mouths. Even for felons, that's on the nose.
Like, yeah. Oh no.
Web throw 5 objects and achieve a combo of 20 or more. Okay.
Like, oh no, drug dealers. What a problem. They're selling weed and LSD. Like, fuck that. Someone stealing food? Yeah, we stop that shit. You don't steal from homeless people. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you're stealing from some, like, billionaire's house or some fucking store, that's fine, but, like...
Food supplies is also an interesting thing to mention as far as, like, this, because keep in mind, we're in a quarantine scenario, so getting food to the city is also going to be difficult at this point.
Plus, they're literally stealing from a feast truck, which is what was implied in the, while we were swinging here text.
Okay, so that's crimes. Now I need to do, challenges and bases.
I'm gonna regret this in the morning. Because I keep telling myself, you're gonna get up at 9 o'clock because you have to iron and you have to pack for the photo shoot and you have to look really nice.
What photo shoot are you going to?
Me and Anne are going to Capitol Park tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Cool.
We were gonna do Lolita stuff, but the stuff she fucking ordered for AWA still hasn't come in. She got her dress, but she doesn't have the blouse or the petticoat, which is fucking bullshit. It's stuck in customs, and she ordered it over 30 days ago. She can't contact the seller anymore, which is dumb as shit, and I'm very upset for her. Like, I'm glad she was able to pass for like AWA. She borrowed some of my stuff, but like, it's not what she wanted.
Yeah.
It's been since, like, she ordered it in September. And at that point, I'm afraid she's gonna lose all of her money. But, like, we're doing some Hufflepuff pictures tomorrow. And, I said I didn't want to, like, I found out she didn't have her stuff. So I was like, oh, I don't really want to do Lolita. She's like, I need practice with this DSLR before the convention. Please let me take pictures of you. And at that point, you can't say no. Because, like, I texted her, I was like, hey, I really want to pull out my strawberry dress. I haven't pulled that out in a while. Do you want to do a shoot at Capitol Park on Thursday? And she told me that after she agreed. I was very sad because, like, I want pictures of us together in our Lolita.
You want pictures of Spider-Man.
Pictures of Spider-Man! Like, I want pictures of us together. Right. So, like, we're going to take some Hufflepuff-themed pictures tomorrow. And then I'm going to change it to my strawberry Lolita dress.
You want to see something cool?
Yes, always. Oh. Oh, they can't call their backup guys, can they?
Nope. Not while it's black and white.
How long is it black and white for?
See that blue meter?
Oh, yes.
And we're out.
We can hide.
So basically, if I want to take out multiple guys at once, I can basically do that. Lolita, Hufflepuff, what?
Okay, so we're doing a Hufflepuff outfit shoot. And then I'm going to change clothes. And then I'm gonna do my, I have a really cute, like, strawberry and cherry, like, Lolita fashion dress. I think I have a, like, I don't know if I have a good picture, but I have a picture, I'm pretty sure, that I could send to you guys in the Discord.
I don't know how.
Okay. Silence no longer serves me, so now we switch back out to, like, quad damage.
There's goodbye. I can't believe I fucking meant goodbye Eli at AWA. That's a close-up picture. The shit picture.
Back up! The guys who just got out of the raft, they sure are eager to go back.
Let's see here.
Man, these snap-on pics were taken so long ago. Damn. August 2019.
15 finishers.
I'm gonna find it for you guys. I will. Aw, Paladin, remember that time we went to the zoo? That was a good time.
Remember that time we bought a zoo?
You know, I still haven't finished that movie. I've seen, like, parts of it on television, or walking in while people are watching it and just sitting down and not moving, but, like,
reinforcements.
I haven't actually watched that movie, you know? I should.
Spider-Man, I'm getting reports of shots fired.
I can confirm that. They're not hitting anyone, though.
Try to keep it
Here you go.
Since I'm the only one there.
Here's, like, the highest quality picture I have of it right now that I don't have to search hard for. It's really cute.
Is it sad that a bunch of criminals have more loyal friends than me?
Come on! We'll get him!
I really like it. It's very porcelain doll-esque. Which power do we have on the suit right now?
We currently have
Secret?
quad damage.
Oh, quad damage.
I had secret and then I swapped out to quad damage.
stressing me out, Paladin. Thank you. I'm glad it healed. See you guys. Paladin has to work late this upcoming Sunday, and I'm really upset about that.
I don't have to work late this Sunday.
Yes, you do. That's why we're doing the new session.
Except we discussed in that has changed.
Oh.
We're doing Astros this week, and then we're doing Linelands for the next 3 weeks because I'll be working late the next 3 weeks after this upcoming week.
Oh, see, I haven't read most of the messages.
Yeah, that changed as of I think yesterday.
Oh. See, here's the thing. I was very invested in Gravity Falls yesterday. I was.
Ooh, boy, this is just getting bad. Hold on. I gotta do some work here. Let's go ahead and grab my invincible suit.
Yeah, I feel like everyone and their mom has this kind of cup. Like,
there's the 15 perfect dodges.
This is like a late 90s cup. It's Tupperware TM. It's like the Tupperware brand.
I actually don't know where I got those cups. I had 4 blue cups at one point.
We have 2 blue and 2 green ones at our house. Man, I can't wait to say our house and mean mine and Paladin's place.
I can't wait to say our house in the middle of our house.
Our house.
In the middle of our house, our house. In the middle of our house, our house.
Susan's girl Elisa.
In the middle of our house, yes.
Susan's girl Elisa. And like I've seen her like recently, like within the last couple of years, she's still just fucking hilarious and gay as shit as she was in middle school and high school. But like in high school at some point, she made up a song. It was My Bird in the middle of my hand. My bird in the middle of my hand. Hey.
Captain.
And I didn't get it for like the first 3 times she sang it, but she kept singing the line over and over again, and I finally got it.
I'm not sure that I get it.
In the middle of my hand.
Okay, I get it now. Is that the last of what I needed to make the suit? No. I need 1 more base token and 3 more challenge tokens.
My bird in the middle of my hand. Like, she didn't do that, but I feel like that's a good fluid motion, because she would only sing it like this. Because, like, you know, we're in high school and there's teachers around. But, like, my bird in the middle of my hand, it does feel like a good fluid. That is a good fluid motion. It feels good. It looks fun.
Let's do a Sable base. We've done a bunch of prison bases so far. Let's do a Sable base.
Sable! Oh, that's nice. I love the graffiti. I just love graffiti in general.
All units, we have a hostage situation. Fugitives have seized a bus. Additional officers.
In the Wizards of Waverly Place canon, there's an abandoned, like, sub-tunnel, like, subway station tunnel, that they keep open to the public for artists to just come down there and fucking paint.
Oh yeah, and she draws the anarchy symbol, and everybody thinks it's something else. She's like, no, it's the first initial of my name.
It's the A for Alex.
Yeah.
It's happened, people. The chickens have come home to roost. Of course, by chickens, I mean the lunatics who've escaped from Rikers Island.
Why are you still doing this? Like, the entire city's in fucking shambles, and you're still reporting on shit.
I'm really excited for the one time when he's reporting and someone just bursts in and fucking kills him. Please tell me that happens.
Wait! So listen to me now. Lock your doors. Arm yourself. Everything you get your hands on, it is now every man, woman, and child for themselves. And with reports that the Devil's Breath WMD has again...
Oh, sir, you are in the wrong place. Pop!
Oof. Yeah, these people are no longer alive when you do shit like that to them. You break their fucking necks.
This is where we, hold on, first off, what do I need here? Perform a 65 hit combo.
Ooh.
and electrify 10 enemies.
Yeah, this is not a stealth mission. Take out the guys with guns up top, and then just fucking go for it.
Do if she finds out. Hard thing to prove in the fog of war. Anyway, what's the worst she can do? Fire us. Stop your crying. Plenty of opportunities out there for men with our training and experience.
That's actually not who I needed to distract, was it? I needed to distract everybody over here.
Control, I heard something. Stand by for status.
Aha! That's what I was trying to do.
Ayy. Yeah, definitely take out the up high guys, and then just fucking go for it.
Electrifying guys is not that hard because I've got all my electric abilities, but
It's 65 attack.
the 65 hit combo, yeah, is going to be a thing.
Hello, sir.
Honestly speaking, I probably need to get a jump on the whole electrifying people thing now, so... Sound of silence. Boop.
Who needs a nap?
That
What?
only
Why?
counted as one. What the fuck?
No, that counted as 2.
Oh, yep. No? Okay, no. I was looking at 65. Okay.
For 65 combo hit, yeah, no, I'm only at a combo of 10.
Yeah. Bye.
I think he's still alive. It's just a thing of he's just not
Yeah,
here
he's-
right now.
He has
Hold
to
on,
come
really
back
quick,
up. He has to come all the way back
Can
up.
I gadget my, let's see here. Where's my taser? There's my taser.
I love that.
I haven't
the
upgraded my
stealth is
taser at
just
all.
the Spider-Man with a finger in front.
There we
Shush.
go. I now
You can't
have...
hear me when I shush.
I think I'm still technically, yeah, I'm still technically fine.
They know somebody's here. They know Spider-Man's probably here somewhere, but that's about it. Bye, bitch.
I'm out of electric though, so I have to like try and
wait.
get charges. Well, I have to get charges back up, which
Yeah.
I get from doing takedowns.
Spider-Man. Give me pictures. Pictures. Say the thing.
I need pictures. Pictures of Spider-Man. I can also do the electric punch, which would lend to my combo, as well as electrifying people.
Yeah.
Which is probably what I'm going to do for the next minute or so.
Where are you guys?
Hold on, how is there not anybody who knows that I'm here?
Yeah, like,
How did I get free of not...
because that one guy is still left.
Yeah, this guy over here, who I
Yeah.
kicked off the thing and now just doesn't know that I'm here. He's like under... Yeah, there he is. He's like right there. Boop.
You're just not very observant.
Gotta do that again. Fuck.
Oh, wait,
That's
what?
all of them.
That's
find
all
out
of the
what they
Sable
were up to.
Outpost.
Damn. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you to take out the top guys first.
Oh, I think there's more to this now.
Yuri, this sounds nuts, but I think this group of Sable agents is locking people up and straight up robbing them.
You mean asset seizure? That's for drug dealers, mobsters.
Yeah, well, they're applying it to anyone with nice cars or jewelry.
Which just makes them criminals. Treat them like it.
And now the actual thing starts.
There we go.
So, when you were little, did you say, I'm gonna grow up and be a fascist oppressor? Yeah, you probably did.
I'm gonna teach a toddler to say, I'm gonna grow up to be a fascist oppressor. Just in case, because y'all know me. Y'all have heard stories about my family. I'm gonna grow up to be a fascist oppressor.
Out of the sky, sir.
Here's the thing. And Paladin knows this. I have a cousin, maybe her younger sister as well, another cousin, that have slowly started regaining interest in me. And I feel like it's because no one else pays attention to us. But I'm really hoping that they actually have interest in me. Because I know Bradley has interest in me.
Oh, hey!
I really hope
where's
Kayla
Mackay?
still has
I
interest in
just
me.
talked to your boss. She said you could take the rest of the day off. I swear!
the worst part is? I don't think either of them are old enough to appreciate how shitty Cats is. So I can't just be like, hey, do you guys want to go see Cats?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, they're 16 and 13. They're not old enough to appreciate how bad Cats is yet. Yet. And, you know, maybe that's just my, I don't remember how children think mind. But, like, you know. Man, she's not even 16 yet. She is 9 years and 365 days younger than I am. Her birthday is May 18th at 8 o'clock p.m. Like, about 8 o'clock. It's like 8:05 or something. But, like, she was due on the 3rd. And I told her mother, hey, you know, it'd be really... I was like, hey, you know, it'd be really cool if she was born on my birthday. And she's like, that's not gonna happen. And then her child was born on the 18th of May. Like 4 hours before my birthday.
Somehow I got my 65 hit combo and then immediately lost it as soon as I had gotten it.
I think I said 365. I meant to say 364.
You said 365. I was like, but
Yeah.
your birthday's not the 18th.
Yeah. She's 9 years and 364 days younger than I am. Which is really cool. It really is. The rest of my life. And I'm completely fine with that. Because, like, that's my thing now. Because, like, yeah, that's my thing. And, like, I enjoy that thing. But I also don't want anyone else to, you know, inherit the black sheep. Because, like, none of those kids deserve that shit. They're all good kids.
Mm-hmm.
Even the ones that I'm pretty sure are bisexual. So I think 2 of them are bisexual.
You say that as if you believe that bisexual people are in fact not good. But she said even though that I'm pretty sure some of them are bisexual.
You know what? You're right, and I'm sorry I phrased it that way. But, like, what I meant was, I try very hard in family functions to imply that I'm not straight, so that the children know they have someone to talk to, which they don't. They don't come and talk to me, but I want them to know that they can because I'm not straight. I may have a boyfriend as a woman, but I'm not straight. I try to imply that very heavily, you know, just in case. Because I have a very religious family, and like, if I have non-straight cousins, I want them to know that they can talk to me. Which I still think they will never do. But I gotta be obvious. I gotta make it super obvious. Which, you know, does not help my black sheep status. Just makes it better black sheep.
I hate that. I really do. I don't like the jetpack guys. They're very hard to fight.
I like the that really cool animation with the sparkly reds.
It's a cool animation, but it hurts a lot.
That's fair.
What's this?
It's nice to look at though, so it's like a 50-50, right?
Totally. Come get me.
Is he inside or just blind? He's just blind.
Come get me.
Is he stuck?
Come get me.
I think he's stuck.
Yeah, he was just stuck.
Amazing.
I was very confused.
We've had a lot of problems tonight. At least it's not YouTube problems.
Yeah, well, we did have a YouTube problem tonight.
Yeah, but that didn't reset everything, so it's better than nothing.
Freedom! Viva la revolution!
Yeah.
Captain, All the people in the cells are out, and they've got their property back.
Good. And Sable International swears they're going to prosecute that squad. I'll believe it when I see it.
Sure.
Just like the regular police. Okay, I need challenge tokens and crime tokens.
Is that a negative, Spider-Man?
No.
How do we get the comic book Spider-Man? I want the comic book Spider-Man that you spoiled me on.
He's gonna be eventually.
He's every backpack, right?
No. Every backpack was the original spider suit.
Oh.
This is Sable Control, requesting an update on our status in Cathedral. Control, engaged in active pursuit of a fugitive
Nice.
Can't let the convicts escape. Time to hoof it.
Spider-Man!
This is a new stopping method.
I like that. That's interesting.
Well, let's get this crime in.
I really
away.
do love the shiny metallic Spider-Man. It's very nice. I also love him running.
Did that get my crime up? Did I get all my crime points? No, I need one more crime point.
Wait, don't fly.
Why?
Run and wave. I love when you wave.
I don't think it's gonna let me.
Please, don't ask me to do the hand thing. You could have stopped this.
Okay, now you can swing. I just like when you wave. It's funny.
Wait for it. Ready? Zoom.
Yeet!
Alarmists.
There's another crime over here.
Alarmist.
Conspiracy theories. All nasty words people have used to insult and demean me. But now, after years of me,
I'm sad that they don't finish the fucking podcast when we start things.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Spider-Puss. Yeah, Spider-Man is fast, bitches! Still, I really do love this game. It has its slow moments for me, but I do love this game.
It's a good game.
I'm ready for the Silk Song game to come out. I'm ready for the Hornet game.
Oh. Hey, it's
Hello.
Curtisillo.
Oh
It's
my
been
God.
forever since you've been here, man.
Oh my god, that's a long username that you've changed to. I can dig it.
Something.
27 silhouettes of Curtis. Just call me Kurt. Is Silo 27.
Is it Curtis? Kurt is Silo?
Curtis.
Or, but I've always
Silo.
said Curtisillo. I don't know what's correct. Okay, that's crime points done, I think. Which means
Correct me, please.
all I need to do left is challenge tokens, and then I can get the new suit. And here we go. This is a perfect place to do challenge tokens.
Officers are taking sniper
Paranoia. So the answer to your question, nothing is ever okay. Nothing is ever okay. Australia's on fire. We're starting a world war. Like, nothing is okay. But I feel great, so that's all that matters. I just want you to know that if I hear that... Hey, how long, by the way, would we know in advance if a nuclear bomb was about to be launched?
Like one that we were launching on somebody else?
Like someone's launching on us. Would we know minutes before, hours before?
I don't know that we would know before at all.
Yeah,
I think it would be something that would kind of just show up.
that's fair. So I should have alcohol on my person at all times.
Yeah, carry a flask.
I might have to start doing that. You know, just in case. Like, oh man, the sun's twice as bright. Gotta pull out that flask. I'm in the office. I gotta do fucking, gotta do money forms. Pull out that flask. The sun is twice as bright. I miss 10% sun. I'm not ready for 200% sun. Yeah.
There's like a time amount on this that I gotta do, and I'm bad at timed things.
Not gonna lie.
Hey, I got him anyway.
Right
Does that mean I keep the thing now? Silo is short for silhouette. Yeah, Paladin got it right. It's pronounced Sil-Lo. Okay. Yeah, Curtis Silo. I got it right. Yeah, new suit. New suit. Hell yeah, new suit. On. See, Megumin's coming right back, and I'm gonna keep it on this screen so that we can reveal the new suit to her in grand fashion. That is the plan. Exactly, paranoia. Exactly. Are you ready?
No, never. Never when you ask me that way. I'm never ready.
Ready to see the new suit?
Yes, that I am ready for.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, what the actual motherfuck is that
Spooky,
shit?
scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul. Seal your doom tonight.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
You're not okay with this, are you?
Such a screech. You'll shake and shiver in surprise when you hear those zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons. You're so misunderstood.
You can stop now.
You only want to socialize.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't think we should. Because I think we should change the suit. What the fuck am I seeing? This is fucking bullshit. I'm going to have nightmares tonight. Get that shit off the screen, Paladin.
Nope. Yeah, Ghost Rider, more like Ghost Spider.
Get that shit off the screen, Paladin. What the fuck?
I like that a lot, Curtis. That was great.
I changed my mind. I'm not ready.
I thought this would be great. I was hiding this as long as I could because I knew this suit was coming.
Please let Sable shoot us.
Look how unnecessarily buff I am now too. Look.
I don't like it at all. It reminds me of that one Fantastic Four villain. I can't remember the name of him, but he reminds me of the one Fantastic Four villain.
Electro's at the upper
like
east.
it.
We need you to turn the tide. Head to either.
Roll
They're
Tide.
both equally screwed.
Yeah, I'm equally screwed. What the fuck is this shit? God, I hope we don't have a fucking cutscene with this suit.
Oh, I plan on it.
Well, it's a good thing we only have 15 minutes left in the stream.
That feast sister side of town.
The Veterans Center in Harlem. What's wrong?
Men from Rikers are demanding food and supplies. The staff are barricaded inside, but they need help. Miles and I are headed there to evacuate the staff.
Don't do anything until I get there, May. I'll meet you in Harlem. May sounds exhausted. I really hope she isn't sick. I need to help Yuri, then get to Harlem.
Well, she's coughing up blood, and I really wish she wouldn't keep that to herself.
Ghost Spider is Spider-Gwen's new code name? Huh.
Huh. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I really kind of wish this Aunt May knew, but I'm glad she doesn't know, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, when it comes to this shit, I wish she knew, but, like, I'm, like, you know, real-wise, I'm glad she doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Complicated.
Everything else.
Yuri Watanabe, master of suspense.
I see
You
a
know
light
what?
trail.
He's not facing us. That's all that matters.
Escaped prisoners are stealing food from a supply station. Report came in your great.
You don't gotta stop stealing food. People are fucking hungry. Man, if you like this part of the Spider-Man game, you would like the 4400. I think it's the 4400 is the name.
Transformers are
Let
charging.
me
Hey,
check.
look, cutscene.
Inside.
No.
Ah, you missed it. There was a close-up of
I
Spider
don't
Skull.
like it.
An error occurred in the following application.
No.
Well, checking the error status.
On the bright side.
The game broke.
No, I wasn't even right about that. What am I thinking?
I think it quick saves.
I hope so.
Oh, we're about to find out. Well, I have to update the game, so we're not doing that.
Oof.
Also, Tara Platt taking our husband. Tara voices Yuri Watanabe in this game. Yes. Is that the end of Spider-Man? For the night. It's the end of Spider-Man for the night. Also, tomorrow, expect an unnecessarily long amount of Monster Hunter Iceborne, because that releases on PC tomorrow, and so me and Deadman are going to be playing a decent amount of that tomorrow. So expect another bonus stream tomorrow of me and Deadman playing Monster Hunter World Iceborne for the PC. But this is probably a good enough time to stop, because this was definitely going to take us more than 15 minutes to finish the Electro fight. So we'll start with that next time. Thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. If you have not watched Spider-Man up to this point, just about the whole thing is up on my YouTube channel.
Between. If you guys like this scene in the Spider-Man game, watch Between, because it's fucking lit. It's on Netflix. Watch it.
Electro is voiced by Josh Keaton, who voices Spidey in
Really?
Spectacular Spider-Man. My honest opinion, my favorite Spidey voice actor. Thank you for streaming. Oh, thank you for coming out, Curtis. It's been a while since we've seen you, and I'm excited to see you again. Expect Spider-Man streams on normally Mondays and Wednesdays.
I didn't feel like it on Monday.
So we did it yesterday and today. And bonus streams when the Fey moods take hold of my brain.
Hell, who knows? We might do it tomorrow. We might not.
Well,
We'll
I'm
let you
doing
know on
Iceborne
Discord.
tomorrow.
Oh, right.
Because Iceborne launches tomorrow.
Right. So we're not doing it tomorrow. He'll do Iceborne tomorrow. There will be a stream tomorrow.
Yep. And then probably nothing Friday. Saturday, I'm off, and I want to see if I can't organize a game of Anomaly.
Ooh.
Because that I still have not played that game for the majority of the people on our Discord.
Yeah, you've played it for like you and 2 other people.
No, it was me. It was me.
And Daniel and someone.
Daniel and Nathan.
Okay.
We played Anomaly, but Anomaly's great. Can't wait for the update. Be sure to save settings on your computer. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
You still have the Kingdom Hearts 3.
I do still have the Kingdom Hearts 3.
I really do love
That's
it.
actually, yeah, that's from 2.8. That's Dream Drop
Oh.
Distance. But anyway, thanks for everybody coming out. I've been Paladin. This has been Megumin.
Hi.
This was Spider-Man before it crashed. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as always, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
My teeth are purple from the wine.